Alright, that should be good now.
Let's blast through with Sonic speed!
Okay.
All right.
Hey, look! It's Sonic!
Yo, Tails! Long time no see.
You can tell this game was not fit to look in 1080p. At least these cutscenes. Because it looks kinda ugly.
Guess what, Sonic Heroes? I finally developed the ultimate weapon. In 3 days, I'll conquer the world. Think you can stop me?
Sounds like an invitation to party.
What are we gonna do, Sonic?
No worries. We've got this one. Ha! Think I'd miss this?
Time to crack that Eggman wide open.
Yeah,
Let's party. Alright, let's go. Been a bit since I fully played Sonic Heroes, so that should be fun.
Alright! Got it!
It's right up sideways from here on.
When you lose a life, you restart from the last checkpoint you touched. The leader's level increases too. There they are! Leave them to me,
I
son.
played this game so many times that I memorized just about everything. I mean, I would hope so. Because
Let's go!
how old is this game now? This came out 2003, 2004.
Level
It should be
up.
20 years. Yeah, Sonic Heroes should be like 20 years old. That's
They
right.
never give up, do they?
Sonic Heroes is definitely like. That's kind of crazy to say. Sonic Heroes is like 20 years old.
Level up. Yes!
This game really is 20 years old. I've grown up with this game for so long. Got it when it was released, and now look at this.
Yahoo!
The room's in the
Oh.
city of move when you walk
Ah,
up there.
that's one way to make me feel old.
Yeah!
Let's go!
Let's leave this to Tails.
Hey! Let's go! Let's go!
Old enough to call this game retro.
Alright! Alright! Level up!
Ah,
Here we go! Alright! Level up!
Level up!
Let's go up there! Yeah! Here we go!
Let me handle this.
weirdly enough, this game has been.
How they are.
This game has been like
By talking them with
a
thunder.
talking point right now because I don't know. It's just that it just seems like Sonic Team or whatever. They're like been doing
Let's go!
quite a bit of teasing for Sonic Heroes or something relating to it, but they've just been showing like a lot of footage from the game whenever they're like promoting stuff. Like they just had like Sonic Hero footage for that
What's left to Tails?
that Sonic fan thing that they're hosting. I don't know. I don't really know what that's for, but I think that's just like a fan related thing. That's fine. But like I feel a lot of people have been saying that like they've seen like they've been seeing a lot of Sonic Heroes footage being used. I've seen it too, but like the first instinct to them is like, are they gonna remake this game? And I mean, if they were to actually remake Sonic Heroes, I'd love that since I mean I love Sonic Heroes personally. Sonic Heroes is one of my favorites, so And you know, this game is like nowhere else besides like GameCube, Xbox, PS2. And I mean, you can only play this on like Dolphin or whatever. But like, I would really like for this game to be like on like modern platforms or whatnot, because that would be great. Or just in Steam. That would be great to have this on Steam, just so like it could be at the highest quality possible. But I'm fine with like I'm fine with it being on Dolphin for now. If there's one Sonic game I would love to be like re-released or ported, it's definitely like this game. Just so we could have like the whole adventure trilogy on like one platform.
Yes!
Oh, your first 3D Sonic was Shadow the Hedgehog? First off, my condolences. And second, you haven't played Heroes?
That was
Well,
tight.
I can't say I'm not too surprised, because I mean, you can't really play this game anywhere else unless you have a GameCube or have a PS2 or have the original Xbox. So you can't really play this anywhere. You can't really play this anywhere else. So, I mean, I guess I can't be too surprised. Like this game is weirdly enough not that accessible, despite it being one of the best-selling Sonic games. And it was the best-selling 3D Sonic before Frontiers actually beat its record. But it's just kind of strange that this game did not get like any sort of port or like remaster or whatsoever. Maybe it's like a licensing issue, or maybe Sega just wants to forget this game. I don't know. Well, they definitely don't want to forget this game, because I mean they've definitely been showing it off more and more lately. So they remember Sonic Heroes, and but you know, I guess they just haven't been able to like get anything done with it or something.
Got it. Here we go. Yeah.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
Yes.
Understandable. I mean, it's funny for me because like I mean, of course I had a Dreamcast, and Sonic Adventure was my first ever game, so that was my exposure to Sonic. And then like after the Dreamcast died, I had a GameCube, and all the Sonic games that was coming out on GameCube. So I'm just like, well, the GameCube was just like my main platform for all Sonic games, pretty much.
Let's try getting items if we can.
Level up.
I remember when I saw the Shadow the Hedgehog commercial, I was so excited for that game, and it was really because Shadow was my favorite character, so him getting a game was like a huge deal. And obviously I didn't know any better back then, so I thought it was like the coolest game ever, but now that I'm older, that game fucking sucks. It is not good. I mean, I've certainly played worse Sonic games, but it's not great. But Shadow the Hedgehog is like on the top end of like bad Sonic games, meaning like it's bad, but like it's not, for me at least, it wasn't like insultingly bad. I definitely have played Sonic games that I've disliked more than Shadow the Hedgehog. Like I can name a couple of Sonic games that are like way worse than Shadow the Hedgehog. But I can definitely say that Shadow the Hedgehog 100% terrible game all around.
Jumping in power formation to use fire dunk. Knuckles shoots us as fireballs at the enemies. Here we go.
Let's go.
Here we go. Here we go. I've got it. Here we go.
I've always liked well, not like, but I always found it pretty interesting that Sonic Heroes was always this game you either really loved or you absolutely hated. And it's weirdly enough, there's really like an in between. Rarely an in between. Like you either you love Sonic Heroes, or like this is like one of your least favorite Sonic games, which is funny to hear from a lot of people that this game is one of their least favorites. Even though, again, I think there are. I mean, Sonic Heroes in comparison to others, I think they're way worse. But I mean, I can kind of understand why people wouldn't like Heroes. But like, again, I don't think like it's like so insulting to the point where I'm just like, oh my god, Sonic Heroes. Like you feel disgusted about it.
That was tight.
I mean, to each their own. Me, I mean, I love Sonic Heroes. Oh wow, hold up. The game just crashed on me? Yep, it just crashed on me. Oh, of course it did. Alright, let me fix that. I'm surprised I did that. Yeah, oh wow, Dolphin entirely just crashed on me. Wow, that's amazing. Alright, Dolphin, that's fine. I'll just boot you back up. It's rare Dolphin ever crashes on me, but I decided to today. That's fine, that's fine. That's only for the Eggman fight, at least. At least it wasn't like during the level. Let me see if I can fix this. I'm just surprised Dolphin decided to crash on me. That's okay. It's whatever. I'll just go to the stage select and then we'll just beat the egg hog. Just so we can get the fight. Alright, let's quickly go to the egg hog.
Let's
just do
blast
this
through
fight.
with Sonic speed.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, this boss is super duper Mickey.
Man, he's sure one stubborn scientist.
I'm not ready to give up just yet.
Spirit Tails.
So I'm gonna do my old reliable here, and that's mash the homing attack button. And then once he lands, turn the knuckles, and then just do this.
What's the matter, Eggman? Got nothing left?
There we go.
This isn't the
Easy
end.
peasy.
All right.
Oh man, I wish I had a better way of playing Unleashed, because I actually still have
Ready for
my
the
copy of
pile.
Unleashed on the Xbox 360, but like there's no way in hell I'm playing Sonic Unleashed again on the Xbox 360 where it runs like complete garbage. Like I actually cannot go back. I would literally just need
Through with Sonic speed.
an Xbox Series X if I'm gonna play Sonic Unleashed, but like that's a whole ass console for one game. Like realistically, the only way I could see myself ever getting an Xbox Series X is if I ever win in some giveaway or something.
Looks like Eggman escaped into the city.
Eggman's robots are taking control of everything.
Let's find Eggman and show him the real power of teamwork.
This must be an automated energy plant.
Energy plant? So that's energy flowing through those red pipes. What's with this path? Just standing on it carries me forward.
I mean, the Wii version exists, but like I don't want to play the Wii version. I don't really like in comparison to like the HD version. I don't really like the Wii version that much. I mean, I like the day stages of the Wii stages, but it's like it's the Werehog I don't like in the Wii version, because I actually like the Werehog in the HD version, and I'm also a fan of just having the the hub world in the hub world and such. And I'm also like personally not a fan of the whole mission structure thing that the Wii version has, but I will say at least the Wii version is better paced because it doesn't do the whole medal finding thing, which is like Unleash's like biggest problem, and it messes with his pacing like really bad. So that, I mean, that's like the main thing I can give like the Wii version. But like if I'm gonna play Sonic Unleashed, I'm gonna play it for the HD version, which is for me that's like the version that like really matters. But I know there are people who like the Wii version like way more than the HD version, which is fine. Well, back then it was like that. Back then, like everyone like really hated the Werehog so bad. But even though it wasn't like bad mechanic wise, like at all. I mean, like the main problem with the Werehog was just that the stages were too long. Like they were too long, and the fact that you were just flip-flopping around between like how fast the day stages were and then the night stages all taking like 20 to 30 minutes, for a lot of people that was a problem. For me, that wasn't really an issue. I mean, I just play the game just to play the game. And it's like the combat was fine. Of course, it wasn't like super in-depth or whatever, but like it was fine. It was good and it worked. I mean, really, it was just like how it was paced wasn't too great, and then of course there's that goddamn battle music that doesn't shut up. But like really, like the Werehog is not as hated as it was back then. I think people are like fine with it, but obviously they would rather do without the Werehog entirely, even though it realistically wasn't like terrible. And I mean, if you want to play Sonic Unleashed without the Werehog, there's the Unleashed Project mod for Sonic Generations, which is super duper good. So you might as well just play that. I mean, it has it does have the best controllers out of all the Boost games.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
Here we go. Yeah. Yes.
Oh yeah, I forgot Sonic. They actually did put some of the classic games on the Xbox 360. I think it was just Sonic. It was Sonic 1, Sonic 2, and Sonic CD that was only on the 360. They didn't do Sonic 3 and Knuckles because Sonic 3 and Knuckles was in constant copyright hell, copyright licensing hell. And then yeah, that's when they first started doing HD ports of the adventure games. I don't know why they keep for the adventure games. I don't know why they keep doing the DX version of Sonic Adventure, which is like easily like the worst version. But I mean, hey, we can kind of fix that now thanks to the better Sonic Adventure DX mod and Dreamcast conversion mod on the Steam version, which pretty much makes the port good, and it's like the definitive way to play Sonic Adventure, and that's how I play Sonic Adventure all the time.
Let's head up there.
Let's go. Whee!
Here we go. Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right.
Make it. Yep, just barely.
Level up.
Alright, Tails level 3, so now I got Thunder Shoot on max. I am untouchable now. Ugh. I wish the light speed dash actually worked in this game, but it doesn't work. It doesn't work very well, which was pretty much the norm in the Adventure Ever games. But I think it's definitely the worst in this game by far, where the where the light speed dash just doesn't work. Like the light speed dash is basically RNG in this game.
Let's go, Dave! Dave, let's go! Yeah!
Ooh, I thought I was gonna get hit.
Leave it to me.
Switch to tails.
All right.
Thunder shoot.
Take care of these guys first. Level up.
All right. All right.
Where is the top? There we go.
Let's go.
Here we go.
Wow.
Here we go.
It's funny. It's funny you say that, but like in general, yeah, like the speed characters are like kind of risky because their control is like overall like super slippery. But like funnily enough,
Let's go.
if their speed was like toned down just for a little bit, I think they would like control a little bit better. And like it's weird because like Sonic and Shadow, they share the same speed, but like SPO is like a speed lower than those two, and then Amy is even like lower than SPO. So I think like if everyone was like where Amy's speed was, I think like in overall the speed characters were controlled just a little bit better. But I've gotten used to it. Obviously, like this is like not the best, especially compared to like the adventure games, but like I don't think this is like terrible. It definitely takes some getting like getting used to. And of course you can circumvent some issues because you're going to be constantly swapping around characters, so like you're pretty much working with each character's speeds and whatnot.
Leave it to me. Dave. Dave. Dave.
Got it. Here we go.
All right. Leave it to me. Dave. Dave.
At least I don't constantly feel like when I'm playing as the speed character, I'm not at like a constant risk. Unless I'm like at an edge or something. Yeah, I need to be like super precise. So and now, but I mean that's what like the flying characters are for, right? You use the flying characters for the more precise platforming.
Leave it to me.
Wow, what's this?
That was close. Look down there. That's energy storage.
It's rising. Get to the top, quick. Let Sonic take care of this.
Hey, it worked this time. Let's go.
That's it.
Those barrier devices look like the ones on the path. Maybe if we take
Also,
out
I'm
the
curious since anyways, like, do you actually feel like Sonic's Heroes stages are too long? I'm just curious because I've always heard that as a complaint towards this game that the stages are too long. Do you think Sonic Heroes' stages are too long?
Gotcha, my darling Sonic.
Amy, what are you doing here?
Sonic, this time there's no way out of marrying me.
Ah, the character battles, my favorite.
Sonic,
They
good luck.
they could never get this shit
You're
right in
mine.
any of the adventure games, so you already know what time it is. It's tornado time.
Get out of the way! Are you playing with that girl's heart again, Sonic?
Like they could never get this shit right.
Yes! Marriage? No way!
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. That's kind of how I feel about Heroes' levels. Yeah, they're rather lengthy, but like it doesn't. It always feels like each section of the level always comes with something different to still make it feel like interesting.
Amy sure doesn't give
So
up
like
that easy, does it?
none of it is like filler and
Sure
whatnot.
is bright here. We got some time. Feeling lucky?
Sonic, we only have 24 hours left.
Okay, let's go.
This entire city is like a giant casino.
The buildings and roads are all part of a pinball
Okay.
table.
I'm not sugarcoating anything here. This level the next two levels just fucking suck in this game. Especially I don't know if I hate Casino Park more than do I hate Casino Park more than Bingo Highway? Think I do.
Not bad.
No, you know what? Yeah, I do hate Casino Park way. This level actually does suck. This is like the worst. This is the worst like pinball physics in any sort of video game whatsoever.
Yes. What a wild ride.
I mean, well, in general though, I am a pinball disliker.
Leave them to me,
So I mean,
Sonic.
anything relating to pinball, I'm just like, yeah. All right. Okay. See, if people. So I mean, obviously people won't know this
Let's go.
when they first play it, but like obviously if you're playing this game now, if you played it before,
Let's go.
always be sure to wait. Always, and I mean always be sure to wait until everyone warps to you after you land. So like you don't have to deal with being teleported back into the see. All right, now we gotta wait for Knuckles. There we go. See, so we don't have to worry about being teleported back into the pinball table.
Here we go. Got it. Whoa.
I actually, I mean, I honestly, well, I don't, Rail Canyon is, I actually think Rail Canyon is like pretty boring, but like, Bullet Station, I actually really love Bullet Station. That's actually one of my favorite levels in the game.
Here we go.
All right, this is the pinball table that's like really annoying. Oh, I got a first try. Let's go. Nice. Easy peasy. And then, I don't know how to get up there. I really don't.
There, but it doesn't seem
Like, I don't know, like, what's supposed to be, like, the correct way to go up there. Because I usually would just, like, clip through it. But I don't know, like, what's the correct way to actually, like, get up there. But I don't think I'm ever gonna figure it out. Oh well. Because I always like going to the VIP section, but like I've never been able to like consistently. So I'm just like, eh.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, someone fell into the slot. And I got 20 coins. I mean, 20 rings, whatever. Oh, wait. How did these two die? Yeah, it doesn't matter. We're at the end of the stage anyways.
Yes!
It's just raining nasty outside. Wow, I got an A rank for that?
was
Knuckles
tight.
didn't even get no sort of points. Now I literally got, I don't know how I got that A rank. I probably like got it just based off a good time alone. But Bingo Highway is definitely more like enforcive of the whole pinball gimmick.
Got it. There they are.
X-Men robot.
Leave them to me, Sonic.
Leave it to
Here we
me.
go.
Leave
Got
it
it.
to
Here
me.
we go.
Leave it to me.
Here we go. Got it. Take this. Yeah.
Did you know they actually remixed this song in Team Sonic Racing? I was shocked to hear that this got remixed in Team Sonic Racing.
Leave it to me.
But they actually did.
Let's go.
Got it. There's bingo on the table.
Really?
Wait, you really don't like Rail Canyon? I'm kind of well, me, I just think it's boring, but like I don't think it's like bad. I actually think yeah, Rail Canyon is just overall pretty damn boring. But it definitely feels like once you get to like to this middle point of the game, it's kind of like the levels here are kind of like eh. Like the pinball levels and then the rail levels. Yeah, this is like that point of the game where the levels are just like eh. Because I think the at least like the first three are really good, and I mean Power Plant is like hit or miss, but I think it's fine. And then like these two levels are just like yeah.
Leave it to Dave. Dave.
Here we go. Got it. Knuckles, we're counting on you.
Dave.
Here we go. Got it.
Look at all those X-Men robots.
I'll take care of them.
You know, I kind of do wonder if people would like this game a little bit more if we were only required to beat like Team Sonic and just get all the emeralds to unlock the ending.
Here we go.
Oh, Bingo Highway. Oh, you know what? You know what? Yeah, you know what? I got you. You know what? You cool. You cool. Yeah. Bingo Highway is not a good level.
Really steep here. Be careful.
Bingo Highway is definitely way worse. But yeah, I was gonna ask. You think people would like this game a little better if it was just like you do Team Sonic and then you get all the emeralds and then that's it. You just unlock the final story instead of making you play the game like 4 times. Even though like it was just like a common thing in the adventure era where you just had to do multiple playthroughs of the game to unlock the final story.
Leave it to me. Dave.
Obviously, I don't think it's like a good way to like pad out time because you are playing through like the same levels again and again.
Look at all those X-Men robots.
Yeah, that's literally one of the main reasons why one of the many reasons why like I don't like Sonic Free Riders because like you're playing for Sonic Free Riders, you're playing the game like you're beating the game like 4 times, and like you're playing like the same. How many levels is in Free Riders? Like 8-ish. You're playing like the same the same course 3 times in a row, like every time. Every time you fight against each team, you're playing like the level 3 times because one time it will be the race, and then like after that it's like 2 challenges afterwards on the same level. And like the variety in free riders is not good. It's not good.
Yes!
I mean, amongst other things that are just not good about free riders. But like, I feel like this game, it feels like something would be missing if we didn't have to go through everyone's story. But I'm sure like for a lot of people, I'm sure like for a few people, it would probably like help a little bit, maybe. Who knows? Yeah, it probably shouldn't have been 14s, but then at that point it's like, why add every, but yeah, but then at that point it's like, why add everyone else, you know? I guess like a way they could have like done it is like, if they wanted to keep everyone in the game, they could have like had it as one big playthrough and have like each team go through like different set of levels, like Sonic and Tails is gonna go through like
That was tight!
Seaside Hill and Ocean Palace, and then like Team Dark is gonna go through Grand Metropolis and Power. They could have done that. Maybe that could have worked, but who knows, right?
Eggman!
Why not have some fun while you can? After all, you only have one win, and we know who's going to win.
Not you.
Get them.
Alright, it's time for the most yes, I'm gonna be honest, Sonic Heroes does not have great boss fights, except for the final boss. The final boss is fantastic. It's great.
I'll
It's
take
very
care of
fun.
him
But
myself.
like all the other bosses, they're not good.
Cool.
They're all kind of stupid. This is just like an enemy.
Level up.
That's it!
Got it.
Here we go!
Leave it to me. Dave,
Here we go!
level up.
I love the tails. That's actually great.
Too
Leave it to
cool!
me. Dave,
Level up!
Dave, Dave. That was great. Let's go.
Looks like there's a bunch of them! Come and get some!
We won't give up so easily, Eggman.
They're everywhere! Blast away!
Not bad.
You know, I'm glad that that free riders controllers mod exists, but like at the same time, careful, sir. At the same time, though, it's like, damn, that would mean I still have to play Sonic Free Riders, which I'm not trying to do.
Level up!
That was great.
Here we go!
Got it.
Yeah, this is the fake boss fight.
Smash them all.
Damn,
Got it.
the fact I still think about the fact that damn, like damn, why did I forget this man's name? Like I've been saying it so many times, but I forgot his name. Yeah, there we go. I can't believe Izuka-san was doing all these levels by himself.
I'm just warming up.
He was just like him being the only level designer for this game is fucking insane.
Too cool.
Like, it's so insane that he had to do all this himself.
Yes!
I can't imagine having that sort of workload. I can't. Well, obviously, thankfully he came out of that alive because his health was not doing good when he was doing it. Oh, no doubt. I mean, you could say that about you could say that about every Sonic game. I mean, Sonic Adventure 2 only had like 11 people working on it. Like it's a miracle Sonic Adventure 2. It's a miracle Sonic Adventure 2 is as popular as it is. And like, sheesh. And the team was so small for that game. Yeah, but having to do all of this as one person is crazy.
Keep your eyes on the rail, Sonic. Cuddle up. Hey, there they are.
I pray, I just hope that after how well Frontiers has done, and I mean, I think Sonic Superstars is gonna do just amazingly. That maybe like the next time, like
Pulling out all the tricks.
the team won't have to crunch themselves so hard. Cause I mean, like Jesus Christ, man. Like it always feels like something has to go wrong in the development of Sonic games.
Yes.
Like it always feels like something has to go wrong.
Level up.
Like it feels like Sonic Team just can't have like a peaceful development where everything runs mostly smooth.
Yes.
I mean, with how well Frontiers has been doing, and again, I know Superstars is gonna be good, guaranteed. I'm like, they could rest a little bit. They could definitely rest a little bit afterwards, and then maybe they'll come back with something like really good, or something else really good. So I mean, I already think Frontiers is like really good. But like I'm maybe like after those two games they could just do like they could just port like other Sonic games if they can.
You want a race?
So I can't believe that the Sonic Advance games are still not on the Nintendo Switch Online. Isn't that crazy? The Advance games are still not in the Nintendo Switch Online service. Like that's so crazy to me. Like you would think they would be at this point. But Nintendo really hasn't. But honestly, Nintendo hasn't really been consistent with Nintendo Switch Online to begin with, because like we're almost about to hit a full year till when they announce Mario Party 3 for Nintendo Switch Online, and we still don't have that shit. Like they've been completely ignoring Mario Party 3 on Nintendo Switch Online. That's so crazy. They acting like we forgot, which we clearly did. Like, we're not gonna forget, like, the best Mario Party.
There they are. Leave them to me, Sonic. Yahoo! Here we go.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
That was risky, but I got it.
Here we go. Showtime is here. Let's go.
Rock. Alright, rail switching is dangerous in this game. Very, very dangerous. Ooh, I hope me not getting that checkpoint won't bite me in the ass later. No, I should be good. This is the end of the level.
Yes.
There we
Yes.
go. Like they should. I think they could. I think they could afford to like do like a GBA collection for Sonic. Like have the Advanced trilogy. They could have Sonic Battle and Sonic Pinball Party. I guess they're not gonna add Sonic Genesis. Dear God, imagine if they actually released Sonic Genesis on modern platforms. That would be stupid.
Crazy around here.
It's because we're getting closer to the center.
I guess we're heading in the right direction.
Dude, like actually playing Sonic Genesis in real time is fucking insane because I couldn't believe that that game was running the way it was. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't even chalk it up to like that's the emulator or my computer. My computer is actually pretty alright. But like, yo, I've never seen such a poorly well no, I have seen a poorly optimized Game Boy game. I mean I played Space Channel 5 on the GBA. I played Crazy Taxi on the GBA.
We stay ahead of the train.
Also Jet Set Radio on the GBA has slowdown. Yeah, I mean, you know what? I mean Sega ports are just pretty terrible on the GBA overall. Except for Monkey Ball and Choo Choo Rocky. They got those games right. Funnily enough. If I remember, they made that game. They made like they put together Sonic Genesis in like what, 6 months? Yo, 6 months for that is crazy.
Okay. Here we go.
Not to my knowledge, but I'm sure there's definitely like a GBA game, not from Sega, that was just like poorly optimized, but like. Not one comes to mind instantly.
Leave it to me.
I'm more surprised shit like
Let's go down there.
Tekken Advance actually ran pretty well on the GBA. I don't know how Tekken Advance was able to run decent, but I mean that's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, a GBA Tekken 3 port actually running okay.
Here we go.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
Here we go. Got it. Here we go.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
Yeah, I gotta say, like, Tekken Advance is actually, like, pretty darn good.
That before.
And it was actually a pretty darn good port.
Hey, come on now.
I gotta say, it was definitely an impressive port.
Yes. Yes.
Even though you're like only working with like 2 buttons, I just find it very fascinating that it played as decently as it did.
Yes. 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 That's what I call a flight.
Woo!
I think my heart stopped.
Yes.
Got it.
Let's go up there.
You know, you want to know something? I still have the demo disc of this game that you get from
Yes, we are.
so I don't know if you guys remember this, but Mario Kart Double Dash came with a demo disc that had like a playable version of like a very early build of Mario Party 5 and then like an early build of Sonic Heroes. I actually had that copy of Mario Kart Double Dash with that demo disc. I don't know if I still have it, but I still have the case for it. And this was one of the stages they promoted. And you played Team Dark on this stage.
Each time the bobsled takes on damage, one character is thrown off the bobsled. The speed decreases if Sonic...
I couldn't even see because the camera didn't turn fast enough.
The bobsled won't be able to...
Let's go.
All right.
Here we go.
Leave it to me. Stay. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, it is literally just like grinding the level.
Must be Eggman's base straight ahead of us.
Yeah,
Here we go.
the Mario Party 5
Yes.
demo just had mini games. It just had mini games. Imagine if they
All
that'd be
right.
crazy if they let you play a board in a demo. But yeah, it just had mini games, and it was pretty much it was pretty much the same from the release build.
That
Yeah,
was
I've
tight.
been pretty consistent with the A rank so far. I think when I hit Lost Jungle, then the streak will end. All right, this fight.
Sonic, look.
That thing's
Time for
loaded
some
with
ultimate
Eggman's weapons.
cheesing.
Eggman, you're finished.
Ready, all cannons! Open fire!
Fire.
There's only one way to go. Ready?
Yeah.
Ready.
Leave it to me. Let's go. Stay.
Damn it! All right, hold on. All right, there we go.
All right, one down.
Camera.
Now
All
we
right.
gotta attack the body.
I'll destroy 'em all.
Yeah. This is real gaming right here.
Retreat!
Beast.
Is that it?
Look, Eggman's getting away.
Never gives up, does it?
Okay, I want to calm down just a little bit because I'm afraid to slip off. There we go.
You'll pay for this!
Yes.
This Tails has like changed. Tails has changed voices like no what he had this. I think he had the same voice
you
in
know
Adventure
you can't
2, but
win.
like this Tails voice is easily his worst. 100% his worst.
Once again, you fools have been tricked.
It's a fake.
From these canyons, watch as I conquer the world with my air fleet. And this time, you can't stop me.
Drat, a trap to stall for time. Sonic,
It's not an Eggman robot. Sonic, Knuckles.
That's why I stopped myself from constantly homing attacking him on the rail when we got to like the rails, because I was like, oh wait a minute, I'm about to fall off, because like the game can't like the game would have a hard time like trying to process putting you on like a solid ground when trying to like put you on a rail, and like it will kill you most of the time.
what a wild ride.
I actually didn't know that. I actually didn't know that. That's actually really interesting trivia.
Yes. Here we go.
That's actually like pretty amazing.
Yes.
There's a frog over there. And this okay, and then from here on out, all the levels here are actually like really good. like my favorite part of Heroes is always when we reach the end of it, because this is where for me this is where all the best levels are.
Got it. Here we go. Got it.
Aw, Tails, he wasn't supposed to follow me. Aw, Sonic didn't even get his.
Leave it to me.
No. Sometimes, well, for the most part, the games I've been playing it on PC, but sometimes I play games on my my PlayStation 5 if the game is like PlayStation like exclusive, or I bought that game on the PS5. I only own Sonic Frontiers on the PS5.
Float in the air. Whoa.
And then I also own like
Yes.
every modern Persona game on the PS5.
Really steep here. Be careful.
Look at all those Eggman robots.
It just so happens that a lot of the games I play on here is like on my PC. I mean, especially if I want to play like an old game, I gotta have to boot up my PC for this.
Let's go.
Well, not technically like all the Personas. I have P5 Royal. I have Golden. I do have FES, and then I have every Persona dancing game, and then I have Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. Am I missing one more? I have Persona. There we go. I have Persona 5 Strikers. And then later I'm going to get Persona 5 Tactica.
What a sight.
So I mean, I got most of them. I got most of the modern Persona games, pretty much.
Yes.
I don't know. Well, like I always, like the most I hear about like the Persona 1 and Persona 2, it's like, well, I mean, I could play Persona 1 on the PSP, probably. But like I always hear like Innocent Sin isn't good because it's too Mickey. And then everyone likes Eternal Punishment, I think. I mean, I rarely hear any bad things about Eternal Punishment. Like I always hear good things about Eternal Punishment, but not Innocent Sin. I think like people don't really like Innocent Sin for the gameplay because it's too easy.
Here we go. What's up with this ivy? Maybe we can grind on it.
So like if I were to ever play one of the older Persona games, I'd probably at least play Persona 1 on the PSP.
That was tight.
Yeah, isn't it that is Atlas and remaking and porting their games.
There they
That
are.
sounds exactly like them.
Leave them to me, Sonic.
It's always something with Atlas, which is like very funny.
Let's go. Let's go.
Level up.
Hey, there's that black frog again. Leave it to me.
Keep this
Let's go up there.
keep it a stack with you, man, well, that's only if you have it. But if you have a PC, definitely just like CXBX up for future. Like for me, right? For me personally, I think just CXBX is like the best way to play future, in like the best way possible.
Let's go.
Here we go.
Yeah, CXBX
Be careful not to fall.
plus the mods.
All right.
Playing Jet Set Radio on the highest quality ever is beautiful. It's a beautiful thing, and it gives me life. It gives me a reason to be alive.
There's that black frog again.
This is the I have an HP Omen, which is a lot of it's a lot of money. We'll say that it's a lot of money, but it's really good. It's a really good gaming laptop,
Leave it to me.
and it's how I'm able to play a lot of these games at well.
Okay, got it. Level up. There's more.
Oh, speaking of,
That was close.
I actually just last night
Piece of cake.
I actually updated my my Persona mod pack for Jet Set Radio Future. Changed around a lot of the music, changed around a lot of the skyboxes, and I added like a new voice. So like if you want to try it out, check out the changes I made. You definitely can now.
Let's go. Whee!
I kind of did have to redo a number of things,
Yes, we are.
but I think now it's like really good. If there's anything else I want to update, I'll definitely like do that. But I think for now, I'm pretty much finished with it.
Look, there's that flower again.
Should we use it to fly again? All right.
Oh yeah, finally, yeah, you know what? It's funny because like, the way I have it set up in my Persona mod pack, I just have the songs playing from beginning to end,
Be careful not to fall.
which of course doesn't sound like too great if you're like someone who's like really into like
Let's go.
transitions and whatnot. But I was having a hard time trying to do like good transitions on like
Yeah.
Audacity. But so I mean I'll probably fix it later. But I think for now it's fine. I think for now it's not too neat. As long as you could like hear the music while you're playing, then it's good.
Let's go.
Got it.
Here we go.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
There's that black frog again.
Level up. Let's go.
Oh, why, yeah, I was about to say watch yourself, Tails. You was about to fall off and die. Alright, here we go. This is literally the hardest section in this entire stage.
They're trying to take us down to the swamp. Hurry.
I need patience. No! Or I knew it. I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna happen. I was doing too well. I was doing too well for this game. I knew it was gonna fucking do that. I knew it, man. God damn it.
There's that black frog
It
again.
knew I was doing too well.
Take us down to the swamp. Hurry.
That is a nice, clean E rank I'm about to get. God damn it, man.
Leave it to me.
Oh, God. You know, what was really fucked up about this, because, like, sometimes, this is not even my fault, sometimes the game would literally overshoot the characters,
There's that
and then, like, once you're, like, overshot, you don't have time to, like, recover fast enough. That's the fucked up part about it. Oh my gosh! Yeah, imagine if I was trying to get an emerald here too. God damn it. God damn this thing. It's only this stage. This stage is fun until we get to this one part where it's just like you just have to pray the game allows you to go through all the vines.
Black frog again.
Oh my god, I almost
Hurry.
screwed up already. There we go.
What's that? There's something really big in that swamp. Interesting. Let's see who's faster.
Leave it to me.
You know, realistically, like, Sonic and Knuckles can, like, punch the shit out of this alligator. I'm just saying, like, Sonic and Knuckles can realistically just punch the shit out of this alligator. What's the... Oh my gosh. And also, I have to worry about the vine flipping backwards when it's not supposed to. It literally only happens on this stage. Literally only this stage.
There's that black frog again.
They're trying to take us down to the swamp. Hurry.
There we go. Okay. Oh, still, that's a sad and pathetic E rank, unfortunately.
Yes.
Guess that's that.
I got a C rank for that? Nah, that's crazy. They gave me a C? That's definitely an E. That's definitely, you know what? I'm not even gonna complain.
Wonder what the big rush is all about. Bet you those guys will end up getting in my way and making trouble.
Hey, isn't that...
Sonic.
Talk about being stubborn and full of surprises.
Long time no see, boys. Too bad you had to come all this way for nothing. We'll take it from here.
What'd you say?
Sensors locked on Eggman. Non-compliant intruders will be destroyed.
Didn't you know? We have a date with Eggman, too.
Is that so? Well then, it'll be a date to die for.
Hey, that's my line.
You know, this all would have been solved if you guys would have just sat down and talked to Shadow and be like, "Hey, this is who you are." But they don't do that because they're all fucking idiots. I love the Sonic
I was
cast.
with that hedgehog that looked like my twin.
Annihilation.
That's the best way to greet those who haven't seen in a while.
All right.
Annihilation. Annihilation. Charge. Annihilation. One less reporter. Now I shall destroy you all.
I'll take it from here.
Rouge, I promise you, sis, you're not winning.
Hey guys, chill out.
Hey guys, chill out, even though we literally just beat you up for no reason. You know, we all could have just like grouped together to face Eggman, but I guess that wasn't an option.
Sonic, you sure this is the right way?
I saw Shadow and Eggman head this way. This has gotta be the right way.
But it's so spooky here.
Maybe that's the ghost of Shadow we saw earlier.
Woo! Stop it, Knuckles.
No, Knuckles, you're an asshole.
Got it.
Yo, Hang Castle, and Mystic Mansion are easily the best levels in this game.
What?
Easily the best
What's
levels in this
going
game.
on?
The castle is flipped upside down.
Easily the best levels. They can't be contested.
Here we go. All right.
This case can be unlocked by a switch.
Ah! We're turning upside down again.
We're back to normal now.
Level up.
Got it. Take this.
Here we go.
Got it.
Here we go.
Nah, it's
There's that
it's
switch again.
I just like how they see Shadow and they're just like, oh hey Shadow, what's up, man? I thought you were dead. I was like, oh, it's all good now, I guess.
Let's go.
Am I gonna make this? I'm fucking dead. I tried to speedrun it and I'm fucking dead now. Unfortunate. Alright.
Got it. Take this.
I'm falling.
Level up. There's that switch again.
Leave it to me.
Here we go.
Yeah. Okay.
Leave it to me.
I think I know what I did wrong.
Leave it to me.
I should have did it like this.
Let's go.
Yeah, I should have did it like that.
Got it. Take this.
Here we go.
Let's leave
Alright,
it
will the
aside.
Lightspeed Dash work? Yes, it will.
All right.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
Let's go down there. Here we go.
I gotta say, Izuka definitely cooked with this stage.
Look, the
He
door's
def-
open.
He definitely created something amazing with this stage.
Here we go.
Level up.
Yeah.
I'm surprised we don't have more like horror themed levels for Sonic.
Knuckles, we're counting on you.
Leave it to me. Okay.
Got it.
Leave it to me.
Here we go. Level up.
Shaw.
I'm falling.
What's going on?
What's going on? I still remember that one episode of Sonic X where was it a cave they were inside of? But like that episode where Amy gets possessed by the I can't believe they called them Boos, even though like we have Boos from Mario. Like they couldn't call the ghosts different names. Like they really couldn't call the ghost something different. No, they're all called Boos.
That's it.
Leave it to me.
Like they really couldn't call the ghosts the different names.
All right.
Let's go.
Like they literally could have named it anything else, but they just called them Boos.
All right. Here we go.
Leave it to me. Let's go. Okay.
Here we go. There they are.
Robot.
Leave them to me, Sonic.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
Here we
Yeah,
go.
I'm not gonna hold you. That shot of Amy where she's like she's like hanging. That shit is crazy to draw. And that shit was airing on 4Kids. Yo, I can't imagine like
Here we go.
I can't imagine any sort of kid was kind of like not freaking out at that.
Not what's going on.
Leave it. Let's go.
Here we go.
Leave it.
I guess like demonic possession like isn't too far off in the Sonic universe.
Here we go.
Careful.
Level up.
Ah! We're turning upside down again.
We're back to normal now. Here we go.
And that's so funny, right? Because you would think something like that would be censored because like 4Kids go out of their way to censor any mention of death whatsoever.
Here we go.
Leave it to me.
Eggman's got some serious problems.
But like, sure, hanging body, that's completely fine for the kids to see, I guess.
Here we go.
Leave it to me.
It's just so ass backwards.
Got it. Here we go.
Alright, but I'll be like,
Level up.
I can't like, cause it really messed me up as I got older, and I found out how Professor Gerald got like executed. Cause as a kid, I always thought he was just always rotting in jail, and he just turned into skeletons for being in jail for so long. But no, they shot that fellow up. And that's like a crazy thing to learn as a kid, because like you don't know much about like execution methods and whatnot, but that shit was crazy.
Yes.
Like they really blasted this man.
That was tight. What a castle.
I wonder what's next.
Feels like Halloween with all these ghosts. Yeah. Yes.
Man, Sonic is so crazy, man. Like it's just so crazy to think about all the crazy shit that's happened in this franchise.
What's going on? Here we go.
Like, yo,
There they are.
Eggman robot.
Leave them to me, Sonic.
have you ever sat and have you ever like thought about like, well they obviously like recorded Gerald, but like have you ever thought about like them Gun hearing Gerald being like, I will take my revenge on all of you, and this is how you're going to die, I promise you. And then they were probably just like, yeah, whatever, you crazy old man. Like that's ever gonna happen. And then look what happened, or look what almost happened.
Let's go.
Here we go. The trolley controls are the same.
Like if it wasn't for Sonic and Shadow, all them fellas would have been cooked, and it would have been Gun's fault.
Level up. Use the brakes. Jump. B button to brake. A button to jump. We're about to crash.
Now that you said that, this sounds like cats meowing. I can't get it out of my head. I can hear it too.
There's that switch again.
But I also like how
Leave it
yeah,
to me.
I always like how like the music always changed with each section of Mystic Mansion you go through. Man, I miss details like that, man. It's so cool. This game is so cool. This game is so cool.
Leave it to me.
Hey, you surprised me.
Hey, you surprised me.
Got
Leave
it.
it to Dave.
Here we go.
Got it.
Here we go. Go.
Got it.
Here we go.
Whoa.
Leave it. Let's go. Dave.
Mysterious switch. Wonder what it does.
Got it. Shit, rock. Yeah. Shit, rock. Yeah. Shit, rock. Yeah.
You ever like have you ever like think about in Shadow the Hedgehog where after Shadow defeats Black Doom, the president was all like, let us honor Gerald Robotnik's name. Literally right after
Level up.
literally right after like she tried to drop the whole arc on you. I mean, I'm just saying.
Yes.
Got it.
Level up. Hang on.
Oh yeah, I have to admit, like, but like I think where the tech is for this game is like playing around. It's like playing around with its overall like crazy acceleration and physics, but like. Yeah, the Rocket XL is so trash. The Rocket XL is garbage. Like you can't beat the spin dash or the boost. Game? Game? Are you okay, wait, okay. Alright, the game fixed this up. For a second, I thought it was soft locked. All right, it's okay. We're good.
Take care of the enemy first.
Yahoo! Hey, we may be able to do triangle jumps since it's so narrow here.
Yeah. Shadow the Hedgehog was a.
Really steep here. Be careful.
Oh no, man. That game's story is something else.
Here we go.
It certainly was a thing that was real and existed.
Dave.
They were definitely not cooking in the writing in the writing office.
Ready anytime.
What is this place?
Sonic.
Those three altars look suspicious. Let's go.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
Here we go.
Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that. I'm doing much better now because this game is still as fun as I remember it being. Oh my gosh. Yeah. This game is still as fun as I remember it being, so I'm having a fun time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you have to be like extra
Let's
careful.
leave this to Tails.
Extra careful with the gauntlets. It's very easy to mess up, especially with how funky the camera is in this section. You gotta be super. Oh my gosh! Tails, please. Tails, please. Okay. That almost ended terribly,
Here we go.
and I was about to be really sad if I fucked that up.
Yahoo!
I've got it.
They really tried to convince you that Shadow was an android. They really tried it.
Blast away.
But like Shadow being there's something. First of all, I don't know why Gerald decided to work. I don't know why Gerald decided to work with Black Doom.
Battle.
I mean, I know why it was to complete Shadow, but like, what a big brain move from Gerald to know that okay, this alien is clearly evil, so I'm going to create the Eclipse Cannon in order to destroy its base. Like how did he just know that? Like he was like 3 steps ahead. 50 years later. Like 50 years later, he just knew.
Trying to stop us now? Ha, what a joke!
What did you say? Now I'm really mad. Get them.
Yeah, I'm really
Payback
mad.
time, Eggman! You guys ready?
All right.
Ready.
Level up them all. Level up. Got it.
That was great.
Shit, rock, yeah.
Level up.
I'm not gonna lie, I can't imagine a world where Shadow actually stayed dead. Honestly, I'd be pretty sad if Shadow stayed dead. So I'm kind of glad. So I'm kind of glad like they decided to keep him around. And I mean, for the most part, it's worked out because like Shadow is still like one of their main like money bringers.
That was great.
Like the people love Shadow, even though they've bastardized his character for like a decade now. I mean, it's gotten better now. I think at least like Sonic Prime was like finally like the first time we ever got like a decent Shadow again.
Too cool.
And then also like Shadow is gonna be in movie 3. That like it worked out for them. It certainly worked out for them. Like Shadow being as big as he is, it's actually turned out to be a fantastic thing.
That's it!
He probably survived because he's just that nasty. Like he's just that guy. And I mean I guess we could chalk it up to like the alien genes.
Here we go!
But to be fair, like Sonic has also survived through like similar shit. So I mean, I guess it's no surprise that Shadow lived through it as well. Shadow, we could just chalk it up to Shadow is just him.
Leave it to me. Let's go. Dave. 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 Oh, Dave. 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 Dave.
It probably could have, honestly. I think that would have been like, well, obviously like the whole twist, the whole like sort of twist is like obviously like Shadow wasn't the first ultimate life form. Technically, it was the fucking Bio Lizard,
What's the matter? Got
and like Shadow just happened to be like the correct version. But I wonder like how in the hell was a giant lizard going to help cure Maria of cancer?
Here we go!
Or whatever unknown space disease she had.
That was great.
But I think what's the craziest part for me about the whole Shadow potentially being an android
Here we go!
arc was that
Don't get too excited.
you
boys.
wouldn't know the
Those are
truth,
Easy one.
or like you wouldn't like be like, okay, he's definitely not an android unless like you wait 9 minutes into the Black Doom boss fight for Eggman to tell you you are not an android. You're the real Shadow. I saved your life. But like, why would I want to wait 9 minutes during a boss fight to do that? They expect you to wait 9 minutes for that? Shh, trolling. They definitely trolled. They super duper trolled.
You fools must all have a death wish. Witness this invincible battleship built by the hands of a genius. Its power unmatched throughout the universe.
right, Eggman. Let's get this party started.
That was such a raw. That's such a raw ass shot. I love that. I love that shot, Team Sonic. It's so clean.
Better not fall.
Come on, this is nothing.
Oh yeah, Egg Fleet. Egg Fleet is fucking awesome.
Get away from the marker. The cannons are aiming this way. Look at all those Eggman robots.
Level up. That's it. Take this. Yeah.
Yeah, which is pretty funny to say. It's pretty fun. It's pretty funny compliment to give Shao the Hedgehog, but I mean, it's not super duper wrong. It definitely could have worked, but yeah, not the way that it turned out.
Those are more challenging.
Give it up, man. You can't put up the shield forever.
Not bad. Yes. Yes. Yes.
They're firing at us.
Goose.
Dodge the bullets by moving up and down.
Hey, do you guys know that Bomb Rush Cyberpunk is literally like 8 days away? Isn't that crazy to say? Bomb Rush Cyberpunk is like 8 days away. Like, we're literally a week away from that. Isn't that crazy to say? Like that game was announced like 2 years ago. Now we're actually gonna get it. Isn't that crazy?
Ready to land on the battlefield.
That's kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. That's very crazy.
Level up.
Got it.
Knuckles, can you punch out those cannons? Let's go, Dave.
Tails, destroy those cannons. Thundershoot.
Leave it to me. Let's go. Whee! Let's go.
Here we go.
The fact that that game is about to be installed into my computer very, very soon is incredible.
Let's go.
Here we go. Take this. Yeah.
I gotta be sure I at least like drop a little something before the game actually releases, just to remind everyone, hey, this game's like a few days away. Like, that's a pretty big deal. I'm just saying, man. It's a week away, and the game's almost here.
Go. Yeah. Charge.
Yeah.
Here we go. One down.
All right, hear me out. Hear me out on this, guys. By the way, so I wanna get like an N64 emulator. I wanna play Mario 64, but like obviously I could play Mario 64 on the All-Star scam pack, but I just had an idea. I just had an idea to like for like Friday anyways, because I want to mod, because I want to mod Mario 64, so like that's why I kind of want to emulate it instead. And if I hope I'm able to get that working by tomorrow, because I think it would be very, 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 very funny. Very funny. I'm not gonna explicitly say what the plan is if I do manage to get it working tomorrow, but if I do, it'll be very, very funny. Oh yeah, if you haven't, Tosugeki 64 is amazing. Yeah, that May mod is actually so fun for Mario 64. I love May's N64 model. It's so damn goofy. It's so funny that May and Bridget somehow became like the mascots of Guilty Gear. Like those two are weirdly enough carrying Guilty Gear.
Here it comes. Move down.
Yes!
More battleships. Time to destroy the next one.
Leave it to
Oh
me.
man, I wanted Tails to get that.
Got it. Shit.
So sad because I was on a good streak of getting all A ranks, but I fucked it up on
Let's go.
Lost Jungle, man. Damn it.
Let's go. Let's go. Dave. Let's go. Let's go.
Here we go! Yeah!
Give it up, man. You're done.
Let Sonic take care of this.
Yeah! 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 Yes! That was tight!
I mean, all Sonic Heroes had was like it was super hard mode, and it was super hard mode. Yeah, that was pretty much your reward for getting A ranks on
This must be
all the
Eggman's
levels with all the teams. It was just play a much harder version of the game.
Doesn't matter. Let's
And it's funnily enough, Shadow the Hedgehog decided, hey, you know what? Let's actually do that again.
Those are Eggman's robots.
Why? Why? Shadow the Hedgehog literally said, hey, you know what? That's actually a good reward. Let's do it again.
Leave it to me. Level up.
Here we go!
Just for some reason, like, they think a good reward for completing the game is playing the game again, but harder.
Let's go. All right.
Here we go! Ready anytime! Right!
I actually really like Final Fortress. Like, this is actually like aesthetic wise, this is actually one of my favorite like end levels in a Sonic game.
Blast away!
level up.
Damn, I can't imagine how this game would look if it got remade because like I do love I'm nostalgic for like the whole glossy models of this game. Alright, oh, side note, every time you flip off of these poles to land on the rails, do not touch anything. Okay, touch something here because they were actually launching you the wrong way, but you usually don't want to touch anything because that's how you mess up your positioning. Yeah, you know how it is. It's usual Sonic shit. They literally want like if you it's like you get punished for trying to touch inputs during automated sections.
Okay. Those were more challenging.
Give it up, man. Your life is done. Anyways.
Let's go.
Here we go. Level up. Never thought it would actually self-destruct. It's blown to pieces.
Wonder why it's self-destructed.
Well, honestly, it couldn't have been the lightest punch. Arthur couldn't have punched DW that light because, like, when he punched DW, like, she fell on the whole floor and shit. So he probably, like, he put a little extra something into that punch. And I mean, honestly, she fucking deserved it.
Ready anytime.
It was just the sound effect that didn't do it justice. Like, the sound effect sounded so light, but like when you actually like you see the impact of the punch, it was like he put a little effort into that. He put a little effort into that punch.
Got it. Shit, yeah.
Like he did it with the intent to actually like hurt DW.
Got it.
Knuckles, we're counting.
Like he finally like bro had enough. Listen, man. Give Arthur a break. Arthur was going through a rough time, and he was just oh, don't die. Oh, get a ring. Oh my God, I'm so bad. GG's.
Never thought it would actually self-destruct. It's blown to pieces.
Wonder why
They
it's
probably should have took care of the cannons first.
Red laser fire! Watch out for red laser blasts from those cannons!
Wow.
Hey, Sonic, hop on that pole and do the tornado.
Sonic?
pump.
Okay. For a second there, you were bugging out, man. I got worried. Oh!
Leave
Wait.
it to me.
I could
Let's go!
save myself.
Let's go!
Oh.
Let's go, Dave!
All right. All right. Easy. All right, we're good, fellas. We're good. That was almost a disastrous death.
Here we go.
Got it.
Here we go. Take this. Yeah.
Got it.
Knuckles, we're counting on you.
You know what's crazy I find it crazy when people complain about Sonic being unclear with like mechanics and such, which is a crazy thing to say because these characters never shut the fuck up. So I find it weird that you will miss anything that these characters would tell you. Because they will ensure that you know everything.
Leave it to me, Dave!
Got it.
Leave it to me!
Here we go.
Leave it to me!
Like that's actually like super funny to me.
Dave!
Here we go.
Oh yeah, these guys, yeah, they're definitely more of like the robots Eggman had in Sonic X for sure.
Got it.
Shit, robots everywhere. Time to party.
Here it is! You found it! Keep your guard up!
I'll destroy everything that comes my way.
Oh yeah, I know. It's just that I just think it's much faster to mash homing attack. And also another problem is that
Here we go.
Got it.
there's a weird thing where even when you stun them with the tornado attack, when you try the homing attack them, they actually don't do damage. So that's why I always choose to just mash at them.
Leave it to me!
This game is very weird and quirky.
Here we go.
Leave it to me.
It's a very silly game.
Leave it to me.
There's robots everywhere. Time to party.
Your attack is mounted. Keep your guard up.
I'll destroy everything that comes my way.
You guys just said this. Ah. Alright, there we go. And then now I have a Team Blast ready for these next fellas. Because they thought I was going to fight 3 of these guys. Not today. I don't play fair.
Leave it to me. Level up.
Okay, 3 level ups for Tails.
That was one heck of a battle.
No problem.
Alright, final section of the game. Or this level, rather.
Yellow laser fire.
Well, Knuckles got blown to bits.
It's the blue laser.
Red laser fire.
Only 4 lasers? A hero's
hero,
welcome.
yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4 lasers. We better watch out.
Even with
Ah. That's such a cool aesthetic, though. Yeah, I mean, for a lot of people, they don't think this game is Mickey, but for me, it's Mickey. For me, it's very Mickey. But for a lot of people, I mean, it's not a crazy thing for me to say that most people. Damn, a D? Did I do that badly? Sheesh. For me, like, I mean, I don't think it's any secret that most people are not good at Sonic games. I think that that's pretty obvious. And I think people still do suck at Sonic games.
This time you won't get away.
give it up. This looks like checkmate, Doctor.
Enough of this. Sonic, Tails, Knuckles. I will be your maker. I'll show you what real evil is.
This is it, guys. Don't
Alright, here we go. The Egg Emperor.
No worries. Level up.
I used to think this boss fight was super duper hard as a kid. Like, I always thought it was, like, as a kid, I thought this fight was impossible.
Here we go.
But now that I am an adult with a well, Massa, you gotta like understand, like it's kind of true. Like even when instructions are given to others, even when the instructions are given, like people still struggle with this game, which is so fucking funny to me. Cause this game literally like Goo Goo Gaga handholds you and tells you everything you need to know. You were getting cooked by this Thunder Shoot.
Spell victory. Time to pay.
Alright, I gotta.
I won't go down that easy.
Here we go.
Alright, I gotta be careful here before he. Yeah, before he like does some crazy shit.
Here we go.
Leave it to me.
Here we go.
So like, honestly, you can't blame this game for trying to handhold you because sometimes people are just that dumb, or just like are so bad for like insane reasons, or maybe they're just playing bad for content, which people do. And I think especially for kids these days, they would definitely be impatient with this game for not telling them everything. You're still alive? I'm shocked.
Here we go. Here we go.
Die.
Impossible!
And for the most part, this game is merciful. For the most part, this game is merciful. Like this is like it has a nice difficulty.
Great party, Eggman.
Like it doesn't get like super hard at any point. Like it starts easy and and then it just goes to like intermediate difficulty for like the rest of the game.
Boy, talk about cutting it close.
Not really.
Come on, tell me you weren't scared. If it wasn't for us, you wouldn't have had a chance.
Well, maybe you're right. Thanks, Knuckles. You too, Tails. Later, guys. I'm out of here.
I don't know how Amy is ever catching up to Sonic, but somehow she's able to do it. Together we can overcome all the odds. Never far as it seems. Maybe it is kind of a rush for him. Maybe it'd be weird, but I mean, I get it. If that was the case. Yeah, we solved all the problems. Eggman is dead. Finally. So what do you think of this song? Is it too corny? Honestly, all the songs in this game are corny, but like, is this too corny? I don't know. I kind of like this song, low-key. I don't like it's super corny, but like I just love how like upbeat it is. Really? Weirdly enough, I actually think This Machine is like my favorite out of the lyrical songs. I love This Machine. This Machine is so good. And then I also actually really like Follow Me which is Team Rose's theme. I actually know I know all the lyrics to that song, embarrassingly enough. I hate to admit it, but that song is a banger. But this song, while it is corny, I think it's alright. I actually don't like Team Chaotix's theme at all. I think that song is pretty lame, honestly. And then Sonic Heroes, the actual main theme is a hood classic. Damn, seeing 2003 is fucking crazy, man. This game is so old. Fuck you. I'm definitely not doing that. Try super hard mode. Yeah, alright, game. Whatever you say. Whatever you say, game. I'm not fucking doing that. You would have thought I was gonna play super hard mode, but I'm not doing that. I refuse. Well, I don't want to end it like now. I still have a lot I can do. So what else do I want to do? You know what? I might boot up Frontiers. Why not? I could boot up Frontiers real quick. That should be fun. All right, so I'm gonna set up Frontiers real quick. Yeah, the game is like the game. Isn't it funny that the game like ever rarely congratulates you because now they're always like okay, you beat one story, now do another story, then you beat the game, and there's like now get all A ranks, and then after you get all A ranks it's like now do super hard mode, and then after you beat super hard mode, finally, just finally, they finally decide to congratulate you. After all that work they finally congratulate you. That's so funny to me. I will at least say that super hard mode is actually pretty darn hard. Is it fun? Eh. But I mean, it is hard. It's definitely hard. It is a fair challenge. I'll give it that. That's the most I'll give it. All right, but that was fun. That was fun. I always have a fun time with heroes. It never fails to just it never fails to like make me smile. I could always go back to heroes, have a great time with like a one team playthrough, and then I'm like, yeah, okay, that was great. Yeah, that yeah, I know, right? You could just let me see something here. Gotta make sure I set this up correctly. Oh yeah, I mean, Team Chaotix did that's not very fun. I can say that at least. Oh man, I gotta. Damn, why does it look so terrible? Hold up, let me fix this. I'm always having problems every time. Every time I'm like trying to play this game on my Elgato, it comes out in the worst quality possible. So I always gotta fix this. Uh, why are you in 4x4? How did you let this happen? That's so crazy to me. Are they? Do you think so? I don't know. I wouldn't say like they're exactly the same. Like I think SPO always had a more I always think SPO always had a more like comedic side just based on j- SPO always had a more like comedic side based on the fact that, you know, he's with the Chaotix.